All right, everybody. I just got back from interviewing Zoe. We had a great time out there. It was a beautiful day, and we had a really great talk. My mic broke halfway through, and that's just life, you know? And when I was videotaping us on the chairlift, half of our faces were cut off. But guess what? I am not a media person. I am a community health worker. Hello, everybody. This is Melissa, the newest CHW with Howdy Big Sky. Today on our Chairlift Chat, we have the one and only Zoe Mavis.
Hey, friends.
Zoe was born and raised in Colorado. She's a Boulder kid, as she says, and she has been working at Big Sky for 13 years now. Yep, and she is on her second term for the AASI national team.
Lots of letters there.
A lot of letters. So Zoe is a highly accomplished skier and someone that I personally look up to and that I know a lot of people look up to. Today we're going to be talking about all things health and mental health in Big Sky. So Zoe, how was your health and overall mental health this season?
It was an interesting season for me. I had some ups and downs for sure. I would not say I was riding high the whole season.
Totally.
Yeah.
I relate to that. I feel like this season, as every season, is always really interesting. Do you feel like since living in Big Sky, you've kind of noticed how your health has changed and evolved?
Yeah, I think any of us who work in a seasonal type role understand that because of the nature of our business, right, it also has a lot of ups and downs. I think that can tie into our mood, our socializing, a lot of the things that affect how we show up and feel.
Do you feel like you have ways to take care of yourself kind of on and off the hill when dealing with these kind of trials?
I mean, yes and no, right? I think it's really easy to say make sure you have like a group around you, a community that you can spend time with and talk openly with about these things. I'm fortunate to have a partner and a husband who is also works seasonally and understands a bit. I also think the fact that all of us do love the outdoors, I think spending time outside and being physical outside is a really great thing for mental health. But just because we know all those things doesn't mean we always seek those things out when we're not feeling great.
Totally. Yeah. It's taken me a really long time to find my groove as far as health goes. And I think life up here can be really intense. It's like all or nothing. And I think this year I've finally found like ways outside of skiing to feel good about myself. So another question for you. Kind of like since you've been here for 13 years, what do you know now that you kind of wish you knew 13 years ago? Very open-ended.
I was going to say a lot of things. What I've learned mostly is like, don't go to the bar and party a ton, right? Like, I think that comes as you grow up and move through your career and your life choices and everything like that. It's great to identify the way we do, right, with a activity, but also making sure that you give that space to recognize the other pieces that are important too. Something I see often, especially within like the communities I spend time with, is when you tie your identity so closely to like a positive performance or being able to like ski something a certain way or get into a certain line or have whatever, like it's then really easy to feel a lot of regret and get down on yourself. So that's something I've noticed. Just you asking me to do this chat, it had me thinking like with where I'm at right now in my career, like some people would be like, oh, like there's nothing for her to be like upset about or have any sort of like challenges with. And I think the biggest thing is like we don't ever know what somebody else is going through, and like the ability to give somebody some grace and then be able to like reflect that back on yourself is so important.
Well, thank you, Zoe, for your time.
Thank
we
you.
love and appreciate you so much.
Thank you for skiing with me today.
Thank you. Let's go do it, huh?
Yeehaw!
Woohoo! I was like, what if this wasn't videotaping the whole time? Oh, I have everything.